Alright guys, I got some super exciting news for you, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So I've been in school for health coaching. Most people don't know what health coaching is. I really see it as a very, very beneficial means for trans individuals. So I'm going to start my own business, and I'm still in school, so I'm a student and I'm learning a lot, but I have learned enough over this past year to start my own business. And I want my first clients to be you guys. So if you are interested in working with me and learning more about what I can do to help you guys move forward in your own transition, definitely keep watching. There's going to be so much useful information on this video that will give you guys the tools and knowledge to seek out me and work with me on a one-on-one individual basis. And I believe that I can help you guys move forward in your transition and really become that woman or man that you truly desire to be. So why health coaching, and what is health coaching like? So health coaching is just like therapy. Not just like, it's very similar to therapy, but therapy works on your past self to your current self. And health coaching really works on your current self to who you want to be. When it comes to transition, there are a lot of things in your past that you need to overcome, but really majority of transitioning is focusing on yourself and moving to who you want to be. And there's a lot of obstacles in the way that a health coach and I can really help you overcome. For example, I can help you navigate surgeries and what it's like to overcome or to plan out surgery, what options are best for you, what financially is best for you. I can also talk about things like hormones and what those effects are. I can talk about coming out. You know, if you're really struggling with coming out, I can work with you and we can work together to find the best strategy for you to come out. Or just simply living your truest authentic self. So how are you going to live your truest authentic self and creating that own self-awareness that really lets you be who you are? And a health coach will help you dive in. So I'm gonna help you dive in deeper into that. As well, I just think health coaching is so beneficial. When I transitioned, I went through therapy, and I did a lot of therapy, and I did a lot of self-work. But my therapist was a very new age, modern type therapist that used a lot of health coaching strategies. And so a lot of this stuff, I'm not just saying I learned, I did it myself. And I can truly say I am so happy with who I've become today. And I'm so proud of who I am. And I just want every single person that I know to really find their true authentic self. And I do think health coaching is such a great strategy to help you become who you truly want to be and overcome the obstacles and develop a tool set to help you navigate life. And if I would have known about health coaching, because health coaching wasn't really much of a thing when I first started transitioning or was seeking out therapy, but if I knew what health coaching was, I probably would have sought out a health coach instead of a therapist, because I really do think that the tools and the techniques that I have learned are so much more beneficial for the trans community when they're moving towards transition and transitioning in life than what a general therapist can provide. So what will we explore when we're working together? You know, so we really use the integrative holistic approach. And I know that's a big, long words that you guys don't really know. But essentially what I have been trained in, I've been trained in 50 different healthcare modalities. And we really focus on the whole person. So yes, I will help you with your transition and overcoming your transitional aspects of moving to who you truly desire to be. But we're going to look at your whole self. So we're going to look at so many different aspects of your life, and we're really just, everything is important. And there's no single one thing that's more important than the other. It's just restoring and creating balance in your life so you can be your strong, best self to move forward. So, you know, if you really need to talk about your health and diet, I will let you do that. We're going to talk about that stuff, but you know, that's not as applicable to transition, but it might be. And so if it is, we're going to talk about that. If you need help with your mental health, you know, I'm not a trained therapist, so I am limited in some aspects, but really some mental health things I've learned a lot about, And we can help navigate that and come up with different strategies to help you move forward. Or your spiritual health, your community. How are you connecting to a community? If you're not connected to a community, how can we work together to really bring a community into your life and really help allow you to expand and flourish in your community, developing a greater whole you. So how will we do it? I kind of mentioned I use the integrative holistic approach. So I use so many different modalities, and they include modalities that health professionals use. I'm going to be using things like motivational interviewing, but I'm also going to be using other aspects of like Eastern medicine, Western medicine, conventional medicine, all these different things that really can help me focus on you. And that is the goal of my sessions, is focusing on you and what you can do to really move yourself forward, and the tools that we can create that are strengths within your life to help move you forward and just really be your true authentic self and be happy with who you truly are. So that is one of the biggest thing is how we do it. It's about you. We're focusing on you and your strengths. Health coaching is a patient-centered approach. So collaborative, we're going to work together, dynamic, you're taking the charge, you're leading, and I'm going to be there with you along the way, and I'm going to help you do what's best for what you feel is best. And that's a lot different than what you might visit at going to a doctor, or even some psychologists. They use what's called the directive approach, where they just pretty much tell you what you need to do. And sometimes, yes, that's what people want, but in reality, that's not as effective for really creating you, because you are you and you're an individual and you know who you are best. And so instead of telling you you need to do this, this, and this, we're going to work and dig deep, and we're going to explore what works for you. And even if you might not think there is anything that works for you, I can promise you we will find what works for you, and it's going to be so beneficial. And I'm really passionate about this because I really want you all to be happy and true to yourself. So if you guys are interested, I do have a limited number of spots that I am taking in clients, and I have an email down below. So if you want to be a client and you want to work with me, you can email me below. I do have reduced rates, so I'm still in school, I'm still learning. So one thing that I want to do is practice, and that's why I'm starting my business so soon. It's because I want practice so I can be the most beneficial health coach I can be. And since I'm still practicing, I do have reduced rates for you guys, and I do want you guys to take advantage of those, because my rates aren't going to be like this for long. So definitely, if you're interested in working with me, I have very low rates from what I'm going to charge when I'm an actual certified health coach. I mentioned I do have limited spots. One thing is, if you're worried you can't work with me because we don't live in the same area, that's really not a big deal, because the beauty of health coaching is, one, we can meet in person. So I'm going to be happy to meet in person if you want, if you live near where I live. Number two is we can do and talk on like Skype or something, so we can still see and interact. So I live in Minnesota, but you could literally live in Hawaii and we could still have a session. Sessions are going to be about 45 minutes. If you don't have any web capabilities where we can't see each other, so Skype or anything like that, FaceTime, another option that we have is doing it on the phone. So I've also been trained to talk on the phone and not see us person to person, and we're going to be able to talk on the phone and do health coaching sessions that way. So really, there's many different options for you guys if you're interested in being one of my clients, and I really want you to pick what you're most comfortable with. So if you want to meet in person, I am happy to meet in person. If you're a little more timid and you don't want me to see you or anything like that, I am still more than happy to talk on the phone with you if that creates a safer spot for you. So if you really want to seek me out and really move towards your desired self and go on that expedition to who you are, definitely email me below. It's Whole You Health. That is my program. That is my business, and we're going to explore and really work to move you towards who you want to be. So if you want to be my client, I am going to be so excited. There are limited spots available, and I want to work with you guys soon. So if you're interested, email me below, and I hope to talk to you all soon. Bye!